Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kami dari kumpulan 6 akan mempersembahkan sebuah sistem kehadiran yang bernama sebagai Smart System. Okey, dalam kumpulan kami, saya Muhammad Syamil bin Azhar 060543 sebagai Project Manager. Okey, seterusnya kita ada Ain Fatihah sebagai System Analyst, Anis Nasuha sebagai Designer, Tengku Afif Hakimi sebagai Developer 1 dan Hilmi sebagai Developer 2. So untuk Smart Attendant, try off a calling to get the attendant for each class. The system will is your problem. So for the introduction of the system purpose is to track and monitor student attendance effectively. This system also will reduce the number of cheating their attendance. For the background of this system is developed to aid the duty of lecturer of collecting attendance of the Faculty of Informatics and Computing student. Next.
My name is Nur Ain Fatihah binti Ramli. My matric number is 060557. So for our objective of this system, first, we creating a user-friendly system. Next, we allows an easier way to track the attendance and create an effective way to monitor the performance of student. So untuk scope, ada 3, which is administration, FIK lecturer and FIK students.
Now we continue to our demonstration of this smart attendance system.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tengku Afif Hakimi bin Tengku Ahmad Kamal Arifin. My matric number is 060547. So for the lecturers, we will Ahmad, username Ahmad and the password in. We'll log in. And in the dashboard, there are few items such as the program, subjects, class, attendance, report, and total students. So when we click the program button, so the lecturers can see the total programs, the program names, the description, the number of students, and the date. So the lecturers can only update and delete the data. So yes, just like that. And when we click the delete button, it will show a pop-up. Are you sure you want to delete? Yeah, so yes or no. Right. And for the subjects, and we can see the subject ID, the subject name, the subject description, the QR code for the subject, and the date for the subject. And the lecturers can only update and delete the data. And then for the class, and the lecturers can see the class ID, the class name, the program ID, the class type, and the date, and the dates. And also the lecturers only can update and delete the data. And for example there, and delete, it will show a pop-up. And no, okay. And for the attendance, here, so the lecturers can see the attendance ID, the class ID, the subject ID, the student ID, and the QR code generated for that class and the date of the class. So the lecturer can only update and delete it. And yeah. And for the report, so the lecturers can select which class they want, at which date, and at what program to view the report. So you can see student name Adam, and 2 pembangunan perisian, subject COA, and class 3C-1 at the date 18 of January 2022. So that's it, and you can log out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hilmi bin Muhammad Saifuddin. Today I will demonstrate on how to use administrator account. So the username is admin and the password is admin. Then log in. And from this system we can see there are 3, 4, 5, 6 menu in the system. The first one is program, the second one is subject, third one is class, fourth one is lecturer, and last is student. We go to the first menu, which is program. What we can see from here, admin can add the program, can add a new program. The example is program ID, program name, description, and date. Admin also can update the program and delete the program. Next, we go to the subject. Second menu, which is subject. We can see here there is display subject ID, subject name, subject description, QR code, date. Admin also can add the subject, update the subject, and delete the subject. The QR code will be generated based on subject ID. Next, we go to the class. As usual, admin can add class, add new class, update class, and delete class. And the lecturer still can, admin can add lecturer. Add lecturer login, lecturer ID, lecturer name, lecturer IC, and the subject ID for the lecturer. The admin also can update and delete the lecturer account. And the final, we can see student menu. What we can see here, student, admin can add new student, admin can search student, admin can update and delete student. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Anis Nasuha binti Jamain. Matric number 060556. So I will demonstrate the student part of the smart attendance system. So firstly, student need to log in using their student ID and the password. So when they log in, this is the homepage of the student part. So in the center of the page, you can see a scanner. So firstly, in order to use the scanner, student need to allow the camera to use in the system. So this is where the student can scan any QR code that the lecturer has generated. So as you can see on the left side of the page, there is an attendance data which the student has scanned, and then above it there is attendance history, which will view the previous data that student have scanned. So student can also view the report. So this is the report of the student attendance. And then next, they can log out, so it will end the session. That is all for the student part.
That's all from Group 6. Thank you for hearing about our system. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.